Okay, I wanted to read this little paragraph to you that's summarizing the lawsuit issues between the estate or Afeni and Death Row, and then get your take on this. So I'll start off by saying, by reading actually, successful lawsuits were won by the estate to gain merchandising rights to Shakur's image, which means it would also receive royalties from T-shirts, posters, hats, etc. They also won a suit against Death Row to gain the rights to unreleased material. Death Row then filed a $7.1 million suit demanding reimbursement for cash advances that Shakur allegedly used for cars, houses, jewelry, and other expenses. Then the estate filed a 41-page countersuit, and I believe this is what that YouTuber always reads from, a countersuit, which is accusations that they make towards the person they are going against. But it says the estate filed a 41-page countersuit accusing Death Row of looting $50 million from Shakur and to maintain the extravagant lifestyles of the label head Marion Suge Knight and other executives. What are your thoughts on that?
What year was that? What year was that lawsuit filed?
This was all stuff that led up to you guys settling with the estate and being cool. This was all the back and forth before that happened.
That was my point. That was my point for asking that. So could you tell us the date? Do you see it? Do you have it?
The date's not on here, but I'm assuming it's 1997. It would have to be.
Well, my point, and the only reason I'm asking you that is because, yeah, in a lawsuit, you make all type of claims. You make claims, and that's what happens. But throwing out all of those numbers, and we throwing out our numbers, and proving in what they call discovery, the amount of money that was advanced versus the amount of money that came in, guess what they settled for? Y'all tell me. Guess what? I'll briefly summarize it to you, and let's see if the groupie can come back and dispute any of this. $3 million. And the right to gain 25% royalty rate after recoupment, 25% royalty rate, from 18 to 25% rate on any future songs or albums that are released from Death Row hence afterwards or henceforward. So what does that mean, y'all? Death Row's still gonna be in business with Tupac or being able to just be the record label or the label of Tupac. There were some issues that I explained to y'all before where Amaru later wanted to come and have their input on the back. And it was a couple of albums until I was able to get it worked out where we didn't put any labels on the back. But then eventually we did. But we was in business. That means we came to agreement. They said, okay, all is owed is about $3 million. We, people round things off. We'll take $3 million and we're going to get a higher royalty rate and everything resumes. We did, what, 4, 5 albums after that? 2 songs on Chronic 2000, 2 songs on Too Gangsta for Radio, a greatest hit album, Still I Rise, Until the End of Time, Better Days. All the albums was done with us after that. So people don't do business with people if they, or you take it to court, you don't settle if you feel that your rights has been taken. Miss Shakur wasn't a lady that needed a whole bunch of money. This lady is about principle. If y'all know anything about her, she's a lady about principle, don't need a lot of money. She had other income coming in. She did a movie during that time. She did a poetry album or a book or something. I forget what it was because I didn't ever in life look at it, I'll be honest, because I'm not into poetry. She did with Jive Records and Interscope, the stuff that was released or that was recorded prior to him going to prison, not even being on that road, going to prison. Are You Still Down album. She did that. So she had money coming in. She had money that was getting generated from All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli. Royalties still coming in. So she didn't need money. And she wasn't about money like that. So if there wasn't advisement by her attorneys that this is a good deal, my point is saying that she wouldn't have taken it. And so that throws all that bull crap out the window that y'all letting this man tell y'all. My last thing on this is, okay, if it's all true, because he got paperwork that you can get off the internet. We told y'all where to go and get it. That's all he got. Why? Why did Death Row take Machiavelli and All Eyes on Me? I did 3 different distribution deals with that album. I took it to Priority first, once we took it from Interscope. Then I took it to a company in Sacramento called DNA. And then I took it to Koch. If we didn't own it, how can you just take it and be moving it around like that? All right, y'all. But y'all believe the groupie, man. Tired of arguing about it. Tired of talking about it. Y'all take it. But John, ain't it an agreement out there? And I won't let you read it, John, because I'm tired. Maybe they'll listen to you, John. There's an agreement out there. And I hope you pin it up, John. I hope you pin it up or blow it up and put it so the idiots, they like to see paperwork so they can read it. The ones that like that. I know 50% of y'all is like, this dude is crazy. We get it. We get he's a groupie. He likes taking pictures with everybody. We get it. He's just trying to make some money off of pop. He did great over there, Art the Dialogue channel. Art the Dialogue people get views like that. But look at his. So I know it's not all of y'all. I know his channel don't get no views. So I get it. But John, from his caller in Iowa, I love that. He always do. Nigga, is there any other writers that write you other than the white boy from Iowa? I know it's not. I know it's some other people that you can create up. Make another city. Say Atlanta. Or say Chicago or somewhere. Stop using that guy. But anyway, that alleged guy, that made up guy, because those are your questions, fool. But anyway, John, read to them and explain to them, because maybe they'll listen to you, man. I've been beating this on this. Been beating it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So on September 15th, 95, Tupac had written up a letter that basically stated he wanted Suge to be his manager.
Let me correct you right there. I don't
okay.
think it was Tupac. I don't want to put out no bad information.
Oh, okay.
I really believe David Kidder wrote that. So let me correct that.
Gotcha.
Okay, but go ahead.
Okay. But what it states, and this is my personal opinion, is that this is why a lot of that typed up paperwork refers to Out the Gutter and TNT and Atlantic and all this stuff, is because in this original agreement it states that album number 1 from Tupac, On Death Row, will be released in 1995. The album will consist of already recorded material to be remixed by Dr. Dre. Snoop Doggy Dogg will make a guest appearance, and that's going to be the first album. So that would essentially contain music that he recorded under the umbrella, I guess you would say, that he was representing of Out the Gutter Records, which probably still had residuals from TNT when he was doing stuff with them, and that would be why Atlantic was involved. So to know why all these people were involved, that was the original plan. Was, I guess it was either a backup for if Tupac was.
Let me say it, John. Let me say it.
Go ahead.
I don't gotta say it. Maybe they're gonna listen to this part. Because they wasn't for sure he was gonna get out on the appeal bond. And this was a way for him to continue to make some money. That's why he's putting that in there. A management, as far as you go out and make this stuff happen. I'm giving you the authority to go and make me some more money, generate some more money, Suge. Just in case I don't get out. But if not, if I do get out, then what I'm gonna do, John? Say it to him again. What he gonna do?
He was going to do all new material, but if he didn't get out, they were going to use material he already had left over from Interscope.
Exactly. Whew. Digest that, y'all. I know my older, smarter people going to understand and comprehend it. And I know some of you people have, I'm really starting to understand why we rank 13 in the world in education for us, because a lot of y'all reading comprehension is limited. Limited.